It was another early morning. I was up at 5 a.m. again to come and play this delightful but ever frustrating game. All right, let's do this. Episode 6. One of those awkward 4 or 5 footers for par. Would rather have had a par there. I've got to start manning up. I've got to start just going with the driver with holes that definitely suit my game. This is a dogleg right par 5. So, you know, with my slice or power fade, as I like to call it. This is pretty much position A1, just on the fairway. So here's an example. I was going to go with the Gratoi, but playing pretty steady away so far. So let's just try and lay up with a 5-iron. Wrong club, because I kind of pulled it left of the bunker and I hit a palm tree. Maybe I should have spazzed it with the Mika club, the Gratoi. Okay, we're here. Let's see if we have a line through. We do. Oh, the sun's in my eyes though. Pin between those 2 big palm trees. Oh, sun's right in my eyes. Landed super short. Probably only hit that about 50 yards. Fat and thin, fat and thin, fat and thin. So you're worried about fatting it, so you thin it. Fat and thin, fat and thin, fat and thin. Fat and thin. Take that. Happy with that recovery putt for a double bogey. Bit of a mare, you were on position A1 on your drive. Fat and thin, or went tits up from there. Just managed to clear the water. We're on the fairway again. So I'm finding that I'm having to go up a club because of these massive divots I keep taking. Come on, Carter! All right, so I think I'm playing bogey golf. Happy days. So it's the right tactic going up a club. Just keep pulling my shots left today. And this is a tough shot, no green to work with. I don't really know what I'm going to do here. Flop shot maybe. Come on, Carter! That's absolutely all I could do. Bounce it on the fringe and just hope that it holds up. 3 or 4 foot for par. But I've missed these before. Come on! Okay. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you up and down it. From a really, really difficult shot, really. Super happy with that. Be happy to go home right now. Finish there. I'm finding fairways. That's actually run out pretty well. Middle of the fairway. Mika! Mika, you're killing me, Mika. Still can't get the hang of this Gratoi. I have it in my head that this is like a driver, a wood, and it should be teed up, and I keep topping it. So the astute amongst you may have noticed that I'm playing by myself today. None of my good buddies wanted to get up at 5 a.m. to join me. Heading to Bangkok today. I had to get around in early. We will take a bogey there after that second top shot. Mika, it costed me shots, bro, really. So Mika's currently in Sweden. When he comes back, gonna have to have words with him. It's always delightful to find your ball on the fairway. Just not on the fairway the other hole, Carter. Well, I didn't want to go in that one, but I think I've gone in this one. I'd rather chip out of the bunker than go over a bunker, which I've got to do. Oh, that's gross. So it's downhill, no green to work with. Sexy, nah? That was pretty sexy, I'm happy with that. Over a bunker, no green to work with, finished 10 feet from the hole.
Okay.
Massively sliced it again, and then I hit a big rock or something and it flew really high in the air. Didn't go any further, but just fortunately kicked back more onto the fairway. Making massive divots today, getting really underneath the ball, not hitting it flush. Got to chip over that bunker now.
โอ้ยสายเยอะแล้วพี่นิก
I'm right there in the bunker. Oh lordy. Okay, so I'm now left in this situation. We've got a par 3. I'm having a tendency to pull it left today, but also my misses tend to be slices, or power fades as I like to call them. So what do? Do you aim more right because you are currently pulling it left, or do you stick to your game plan? Because if you aim more right and you do your slice, you could be spazzing it massively OB. You think my hand?
Too high กำลังจะออนแล้วค่ะ
All I could see was the sun. Think I saw it land kind of level with the pin. So I did indeed hit it directly in line with the pin, about 12 feet past the hole. So I guess the moral of the story is, if you're pulling it left, but you also have a tendency to power fade, just go straight at the pin. Okay, first birdie opportunity today. We're not going to leave this putt short, okay? Famous last words. Ooh, well, I didn't leave it short, but I could have left it closer to the hole though. But I'll take a par.
Okay. ไม่ตกบังเกอร์ค่ะ
Wow, Mika finally got it up there. It was a downhill lie as well.
สั้นนิดนึงเพิ่มโบกี้ค่ะ
That's 9 holes done. Now it's the long drive to the 10th, where you can review the round so far. It's going okay. I feel like I'm playing bogey golf. A few pars, 1 double bogey. No birdies yet. Had a birdie opportunity. Let's presume there's more birdies to come. Start off back nine like that, Carter. OB. I was even telling myself on the cart ride over here, don't mention that you've only lost, I think I've lost one ball, I think. I told myself not to mention that because I didn't want to get these negative thoughts into my head, but I guess they were already in my head because you spaz it into the trees. It's like episode 1 all over again. Fat and thin, fat and thin. It took me 3 chips to get on the green from about 80 yards out. Come on, Carter! Massively thinned it, fat and thin, fat and thin. Kind of rolled up the bank, rolled further onto the bank, then caught another bank and rolled back towards the green. So hopefully that helped me, and we'll go and see. So this is a bit poopy. It's a downhill lie. Probably gonna have to bump it off this bank. Fat and thin. Fat and thin. Speechless. Fatted it, then thinned it. Fat and thin. Probably in the bunker now. This could be one of those 10-shot par 3s. That's so gross. Fucking stop. So this is how it's going to be. I actually hit to the left of the bunker, but it hit that bank and rolled down into the bunker. So a big flaw in my game is definitely my mental game. After that par 3 where I shot an 8, didn't really want to play anymore. Just wanted to give up. I felt like I was playing pretty solid the whole round, and all it takes is one bad hole to really mess up your scorecard. And that's the eternal frustration that I have with golf. Look at this chip I have now, look. Got to get up over this mound. So you've got to pretty much stick it on that uphill part of the green. Oh my Lord. What are we going to do? Just stick it in the hole, Carter, really. That's all you can do. Fat and thin. Fat and thin. Hitting the ball backwards is no laughing matter. Fat and thin. That's so gross. This is turning into an absolute freaking fat and thin circus. So finally, how many, whatever, 4 chips to get up. Chipped it onto the green, hits the top of the bank, rolls back down about 20 feet. Absolute circus. If you can't play golf, you got to at least look the part. My wife chose my outfit today, so if I look good, that's okay, because from afar they'll think, oh, he looks like he can play golf. So I wanted to absolutely spaz it, absolutely spazzed it. I think I've flown the fairway again. It is crazy because this fairway Really suits my driving because it's a massive dogleg right. I have never been on this fairway. I've always flown the fairway, duffed it, out of bounds, into the water. And this is a massively wide fairway. I can see my ball in there, behind the trees. Don't think I have a line through. Oh.
Yeah. Mà thằng trái à? Ôi, ok. Ngon lắm.
Finally, good one. It's been a long time coming. Looks like a 30 to 40 footer. Do we call this a birdie opportunity?
Kinh mát à.
Actually thinned that shot, fat and thin. Didn't really catch it as well as I would have liked to. We're just short of the pin, maybe a 20 to 30 footer for birdie.
Birdie.
Yes! Come on, Carter!
Yes. Good job,เลยเก่งมากเลยครับ
Oh, he looks like he can play golf. Done the Nick Chop golf. And just like that, you love golf again. It's that easy, right? Just hit a birdie or two would do, and then you're in love with the game again. All right, let's do this. Oh, he looks like he can play golf. There's like one around duffing it with a driver. Watch. I hit the ground 6 inches before the ball with the driver.
Oh.
Come on, Carter, 2 more holes before you put out of your misery. I genuinely thought I was on for a really good round on the front 9. Back 9, I think I'm really struggling to break 100 today.
On, keep on. Ui.
The caddy has the sand wedge already in her hand. Hit it, Sally. Okay, one more hole. I have noticed that the back 9s are always much tougher for me. I always shoot worse on the back 9. Let's try and finish strong, Carter. Come on.
Ui. Put no one. Oh, look. Look little.
Jesus effing Christ. You can't shoot more than 10 on this hole. That was shot That was shot 6. And you're in the bunker. This is another super tough one though. Got to get it up over the bank there. Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay, happy just to get it out, to be honest. And I held the green, so I'm definitely happy with that. Front 9, super happy. Maybe bogey golf on the front 9. Back 9 continues to be a problem. 15 to 18 over. I'm going to estimate my score today 96, 97, something like that. But still, always super happy to come out with friends next time. So who'd like to join me next? So, not much to say about the front 9. Genuinely happy. I really felt like this could potentially be a breakout round for me, and I did indeed shoot bogey golf. And then we were on to the back 9. Firstly, the caddy got the score wrong. She's marked it as a 52. It was in fact a 54. And even though, yeah, it was an absolutely shocking back 9, it really came down to 3 holes, the 11th, 12th and 18th, where I dropped 14 shots just on those 3 holes. And that, of course, ultimately cost me what could have been a pretty good round. Lucky to break 100 today. So a very, very disappointing round, which ultimately saw me come in at 28 over par. Got to look at some positives though. Very happy with the putts. I think that's the least amount of putts I've had on a round ever, 30 putts. So happy with that. Smashed a birdie and a fair few pars. I think ultimately I want to get up to at least 8 or 9 pars or birdies to continue to show improvement. Really not sure what to say about my chipping on the day, because there were some excellent chips just off the green that I finished right near the hole for very easy tap-ins, but just the fat and thin shots throughout the course of the round were just pretty miserable. I did note during the round that back 9s are problematic for me, and after I said that, I did go and check the averages for my back 9s. So if we look at episode 1, you can see that, yeah, pretty consistent, but the back 9 was still 2 shots off my front 9. Episode 2, I played lock palm again, but a massive difference there with the front and the back 9 of 7 shots. On to episode 3, the shocking round at Laguna. Shot a terrible front 9, but still the back 9 was even worse. Episode 4 saw us at the Lakes. Fantastic front 9. I think that was my best front 9 score ever, but then a massive 10 shot difference on the back 9. Then for episode 6, we're back at lock palm. Good, happy front 9 score. You know, on for shooting 90, potentially breaking 90, but instead you have a shocking back 9 and a 9 shot difference on the back 9. Ultimately, these are the front 9 averages compared to the back 9 averages. So as you can see, that's a 6 shot difference. So that's something I need to look at and address in future. Hitting the ball backwards is no laughing matter. Absolute freaking fat and thin Circus. Jesus effing Christ.